I'm Sean Fletcher, presenter on Good Morning Britain, dad to Lily and Ruben, husband to my wife Lyned, and honorary Welshman.
Bydd yn antur?
I've even learned the language.
Mae'n mynd I ffwrdd fel gwyliau.
Na, dwi wedi gweithio caled.
Now I want to complete my Welsh journey with a coastal adventure.
Wales was the first country in the world to have a continuous path that stretches around its entire coastline.
And I'm heading out to explore amazing places
It's beautiful up here, isn't it?
along its 870-mile route. Meeting those who live and work
Fantastic.
on this winding piece of paradise.
This place is just like heaven.
And immersing myself in whatever the coast can throw at me.
Keep going!
Welcome to the wonders of the coast path. My walk around the Wales coast path has reached Carmarthen Bay and the Gower Peninsula. With its peaceful estuaries, glorious sandy beaches, and limestone cliffs. This stretch of the path covers 131 miles from Tenby to Swansea. I'll be stopping at Ferryside on the River Towie before scaling the iconic Gower landmark Worm's Head and ending at beautiful Three Cliffs Bay. But my first stop along the coast path is at Pendine Sands.
Behind me lies 7 miles of dead flat sand, and that gives a clue to this beach's past. Had you been standing on this very spot on the 3rd of March 1927, the tranquility would have been shattered by tons of roaring metal.
Pendine was the location for an epic duel for the land speed record between English aristocrat Sir Malcolm Campbell and Welsh racing driver and engineer John Parry Thomas in his monster machine, Babs. Now, more than 80 years later, Babs is back at Pendine once more, with her owner, Geraint Wyn Owen.
Geraint, so this is Babs.
It is. Parry Thomas's land speed record car from 1926.
So how did Parry Thomas end up coming here to Pendine Sands?
Well, land speed records had been broken on the road, but once the speed started getting higher, beaches became the place to use. The length of the beach, the flatness, the smoothness. Pendine was the best place in the United Kingdom to do land speed record breaking in the late 20s.
The land speed record was a big thing then. There was a big rivalry, wasn't there?
Yeah, well, Malcolm Campbell had set the record in his first Bluebird car. Thomas had then bought this car for £125. Thomas breaks the record at 171. Malcolm Campbell then has a new Bluebird made at a cost of £10,000 and does 174 miles an hour. What, another 9,500 quid in 1927 moves you 3 miles an hour further up the record.
Parry Thomas may have been the underdog, but underneath this bonnet lies a beast.
God, wow, look at that.
So this is an American Liberty Aero engine. Every time I start this up, it always you just go, yeah.
Am I going to have to hold my ears?
Yes, you are. Earplugs are a necessity.
With a bit of coaxing, 500 horsepower of metal thunder roars into action. With the engine spitting fire like a living, breathing dragon, Geraint heads out for his first run. Having lost his record to Campbell, Parry Thomas returned to Pendine in March 1927 with an improved Babs, hell-bent on regaining the record.
On the morning of March the 3rd, they went down the beach, setting good times. In the press reported 180 miles an hour, turned round and came back, and a spectator walked through the timing beam. So all bets were off for that run, because you have to do 2 runs, 1 up, 1 back.
With his record run ruined, Parry Thomas headed out for one more attempt. But as Babs went for the return run, tragedy struck. He lost control at over 120 miles per hour and was killed. As a mark of respect, Thomas's crew buried his destroyed car in the sand dunes at Pendine. But that's not the end of this story, because in 1969, Geraint's father, Owen Wyn Owen, found Babs and got permission to dig her up.
He came down with my uncle, my cousin, and dug a great big hole.
And what state was it in?
Bits of the car were terrible, and bits of the car weren't so bad. Being buried for 42 years in salt water wasn't the worst of it, it was the accident damage.
How long did it take to restore it?
But he basically had the foundations of a running car within 2.5 years. I've got brief memories of the first day it ran. It was up a main road in the middle of Wales, and a policeman turned up. And he said, well, you can't possibly drive this up and down the main road with all these cars going by. I'll shut the road.
50 years on from when she was exhumed from the sand, it's almost surreal to witness Babs charging down the same beach that she set records on.
What do you think Parry Thomas would say to you? He was standing here in front of us now.
I think he'd say, well, you're all wasting your time. He would be looking forward, not looking back. And I think he would be quite dismissive of people like me that like big petrol engines at the front of cars that make a great big noise. But that's my thing, and I'm quite happy with it, and I'm not sure he would necessarily agree.
From Pendine, the coast path winds its way to the Towie estuary. The estuaries in the west of Carmarthen Bay are famous for their cockle beds. Today, hundreds of cockle pickers are out on the sands near the village of Ferryside. And they don't come any more experienced than Brian Jones.
Brian, how you doing? You look like you could do with a hand.
I could do it more than one hand out there.
You're doing really well.
Yeah.
So what do I have to do?
Just break the sand and the cockles are just underneath the surface here. So if you can do that...
Am I going to regret offering?
Well, it may be the bad back tomorrow.
So what are we doing?
Yeah, 2 hands to it and the cockles are just
There's
underneath.
loads of them.
There is. If you keep going like that, I'll be ready for home now in half an hour. You're doing well.
I do well. How long have you been doing this for?
51 years.
Is it rude for me to ask how old you are?
No, I'm 66.
66 and you're still doing it?
I don't go to the gym. This is my gym out here.
You don't have to pay membership for this gym?
No membership. Just get a license and come out and do the work. And give it a shake.
Oh, yeah.
And all the sand is falling out. Give them a wash.
You make it look so simple. I suppose this is a method that's been used for centuries, is it?
I think the Romans kicked this off. They had a taste for shellfish. I don't think it's really changed much.
Today, the beach is full of burly men raking up the cockles. But go back 50 years, and there would have been an army of local women out here on the sands.
Mostly women done this job because their husbands could not work because they'd been in the mines and they'd had dust. And it was down for the women folk then to go and make the money. Or make a living, just to put food on the table, really.
Yeah.
But there is one woman out here today.
My wife is there.
That's your wife?
That's my wife.
What's it like working with your missus?
It's all right, it's all right. That's when you say you're married for so many years, because you're with her day and night.
I met Brian when I was 14, local youth club.
What was the thing about him, though, when you were young that you just thought, he's the man?
Oh, he had a jag.
He had a jag?
Yeah. No one had a jag in the village, and I was lucky enough to go out with him.
This cockle here, you can tell the age because of the rings on it, like a tree. That's the first year, second, third, fourth year cockle. They're good meat in these cockles here. You can see the meat that's in them. You've got to get the 2 hinges together, see? And you've got to put them together and then open them up. Look at the meat in there. Look at that, that's a beaut, isn't it? That's prime.
You eat it raw?
Beautiful.
Is that okay?
Beautiful.
Oh, can I try one?
Certainly can. Try that.
All right.
That
Right.
nice?
That does taste good, actually, yeah.
That's sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
It is. I mean, it tastes like the area.
Yeah, it does. Beautiful.
Am I going to be all right? Is that healthy?
We'll see if we get down for breakfast tomorrow, you're okay?
Coming up, I try and get to the end of an iconic Gower landmark
It's not a stroll in the park, is it?
You should never underestimate the walk to the worm.
and throw myself into a project that uses the power of nature to change lives.
Mucho, I love you.
I'm on the penultimate leg of my journey around the Wales coast path, and I've reached the magical Gower Peninsula.
You'd be forgiven for thinking that this is the west coast of America or Canada, with the pine forest over there making way to the sand dunes here and the sea behind me. But this is Whitford Burrows Nature Reserve on North Gower. It really is a hidden gem. And I'm making my way down the coast to an iconic landmark.
This is the epic Worm's Head. At low tide, you can scramble out to its tip. And Gower Conservation Ranger Catherine Thomas has agreed to try and take me out there.
Well, Catherine, I've seen Worm's Head many times before, but I've never been out there. It's not a stroll in the park, is it?
It's not. You should never underestimate the walk to the worm.
How far is it? It looks a very long way.
It's about a mile, but there's a lot of scrambling involved.
And we have to plan our routes with the tides, don't we?
That's right, yeah. So you have a 5-hour window of opportunity, 2.5 hours either side of low water. And if you get it wrong, you're stranded there.
And how long would you be out there for?
About 7 hours waiting for the tide to get back out again, and you can't risk swimming through it because it'll just take you away.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that. And we're going right to the end, are we?
Yes, please. It's worth it. It's worth the challenge. It's good.
I'm with you.
Let's do it.
Come on then.
I got 2 little feet to get me across this mountain. 2 little feet.
How many times have you been out to the end of Worm's
Oh, probably 20, 30 times.
Head? Yeah.
2 little feet, a big mountain in a cloud coming.
So this anchor here, Sean, belonged to a boat called the Samuel, which got wrecked on the rocks here.
When was that?
Late in 1800, it carried a cargo of coal, and obviously all the locals made the most of it. So they had a very warm winter that year in Rossilly, I think.
I bet they did.
Yeah.
The boat's gone, the coal's gone, but the anchor still stays here.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
And it's here to stay for a bit, isn't it?
It is. How you doing?
Yeah, but it's small steps, isn't it?
With time ticking, we make it across the first reef to reach the inner head and our first climb.
This is where the hard work begins, I guess. I mean, how are we doing for progress now?
We're doing okay. I think we're going to be safe. So we've made it to the top of the inner head.
What an achievement, and we're getting closer. Still a long way off, though, isn't it?
It is.
So why is it called Worm's Head? It's nothing like a worm, really. It's massive.
It's from the Old English word for serpent, spelt W-U-R-M. And for a distance, the worm's head does look like a sleeping dragon or a serpent.
I see. So they would have seen this as a dragon and named it after that.
Yeah, quite appropriate for Wales, really, isn't it?
Worm's Head has been lived and farmed on as far back as 8,000 years ago, largely because of its fertile land.
It's said that the grass on Worm's Head is so sweet that once a sheep has tasted it, they'll be desperate to get back to the island. And we have had sheep swept away by the tide, about 70 sheep, because they couldn't read the tide times. Yes.
It's quite handy to bear that in
It
mind,
does.
which we need to do as well. We probably
Good
should
point,
push on,
Sean.
shouldn't we?
Let's, yeah.
Well, this looks like a whole new challenge. It's never ending.
This is probably the trickiest challenge of the whole walk, Sean.
From the inner head, we scramble over jagged rocks
Bear in mind, it's quite slippery.
Okay, I'll stick close behind you.
to reach this.
This is what's known as Devil's Bridge, and it's quite a drop either side of us from here.
This is my favourite bit of Worm's Head so far. I mean, it's just spectacular, isn't it?
This is one of the reasons why Worm's Head is a national nature reserve, because of its geology, and it's all made up of Carboniferous limestone, so it's about 200 million years old.
Wow.
And the rocks here will have fossils in from the tropical seas that we see today.
Everywhere you turn, Worm's Head is full of amazing views. But look closely, and there are a few hidden surprises as well.
What's this?
So this is a secret blowhole. As the tide comes through deep underneath, it pushes the air out.
It's brilliant. I can feel it. Oh.
We haven't got time for this though, Sean. We've got to get moving.
We've got 10 minutes. I don't want to get stuck out here. Come on.
All right then, let's do it.
Yes, we're over 2 hours into our walk, and the tide has turned.
It's a long way up, isn't it?
Quite steep this bit, yeah.
The race is on to make it to the end of the Worm.
We made it. Wow, what a journey. And here's the top.
It doesn't get any higher than this.
Feels like you're on the edge of the world.
Yeah, there's nothing between us and Newfoundland and Canada from this point.
Wow, brilliant. I think we've got to get back, haven't we?
We have.
It's 20 past 3. How long have we got?
Hour and a half. Let's move.
It's going to be tricky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
In case you're wondering, we did make it back. For my final stop, I'm leaving the coast path and heading inland. These fantastic structures are part of a project that uses eco-building and the landscape of Gower to change people's lives.
This site's 10 minutes from Swansea Centre, but feels like you're in another world.
It's called Down to Earth, and it's the brainchild of Mark McKenna.
You've got this amazing spread of different types of buildings, but who built them?
So everything you see on this site has been built by the groups that come here. We just felt there needed to be an intervention which supported the people who are most vulnerable and most on the edge of society.
We're going to slide it all the way to that side.
We have a lot of adults and young people from the health board, young people who are excluded from school, and asylum seekers and refugees we work a lot with. So a real diversity of young people and adults. Everything shows what is possible if you enable and support people who are often marginalised.
I need someone to volunteer to be the first person to climb.
For the past 14 years, Down to Earth has helped thousands of vulnerable people learn new skills and build their confidence.
We can prove without any doubt that this is as effective as antidepressants in reducing depression and anxiety.
What do you mean? What, working with nature?
Yeah, working with nature, using what the outdoors and nature has to offer.
Well done, bud.
Growing food, climbing trees, having adventures. That whole diversity of what the outdoors offers is really good for people, and the evidence overwhelmingly proves that.
So you've got a range of people coming here. I mean, some people come from abroad. What's their reaction when they come to see the Welsh coast?
It's a mix of awe and just a surprise that we have these things on the doorstep.
And today is a really big day for refugees Catherine and Ingrid from El Salvador, because Down to Earth is taking them for their first visit to a Welsh beach.
Primera vez.
Yeah. Primera vez here. And La Playa?
Sí.
We're heading to a real Welsh gem, Three Cliffs Bay. But between us and the beach is a raging river.
Yeah, and then you can bottom up, hands across your chest if you need to all the time.
And our instructors, Ian and Seb, have a slightly crazy plan.
This is a traditional Welsh coracle. What people traditionally use it for is fishing. But what we're using it for today is a bit of fun. We're going to go on the River Ilston here in Three Cliffs Valley. It's a bit crazy with this weather, so we're going to give it a go and see what happens.
Sounds simple, doesn't it? First up is Catherine.
Well done. Stay in the middle, very nice. Very nice, well done.
Nos ha encantado. Es un lugar encantador. Amo ver el paisaje. Amo la naturaleza.
Ingrid, 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 Ingrid. Stay up.
Creo que ningún país hace eso, de tratar así bien a las personas.
The girls are home and dry.
You're doing well there.
Now the pressure's really on me.
Well done, fantastic.
Mission accomplished. We've stayed out of the drink.
Lovely.
So why not celebrate with a swim?
Today we swim.
Ahora,
Yeah, today.
right now.
Well, that's the first time I've ever gone to the beach by swimming down a river. But when we get to Three Cliffs Bay, seeing Catherine and Ingrid's reaction is priceless.
Good, natural. Mucho, mucho. I love you.
Well, I recommend that as a way to get to the coast, travelling down a river. It's been brilliant today, experiencing this part of the world with people who've never been here before, from abroad. Makes me feel proud. It really was fantastic to see the expressions on Ingrid and Catherine's faces as they leapt into the river. What a great way to end this part of my Coast Path adventure.
Next time, I tackle the final section of the path around the coast of South Wales, when I swap 2 legs for 4.
Oh!
Recreate a piece of radio history.
4 dots, I think that's an H.
And fish in the Severn Estuary.
This isn't dangerous, is it?
Later, how the other half live, including Her Majesty. We've exclusive access to Royal Jewellers Asprey in luxury by royal appointment at 9. Before that, meet the people keeping our cupboards stocked from coffee to Stilton. We're inside Britain's food factories next.